Joseph, can you help me and Nancy come up with another idea to teach Alan a really big lesson?
In particular, we should separate him from his daycare buddy, because all she does is he gives him everything he wants and has to take care of the poor big toddler.
What is Alan's friend's name again? Oh, wait a minute, now I remember. A year ago, I took Alan's balloons and made them float into the sky, and I told him that he was too old to have balloons.
Good work, Joseph. I'm sure that you taught the big baby a very valuable lesson.
Should we do that again?
No, I think we should do something different this time.
And what will it be?
Have you heard of Boris the Teeth Guy?
No, I haven't. Who is he?
He is a clone of Caillou's dad, Boris Anderson. He has a very large mouth, talks very loudly, and he used to cause a lot of trouble by telling everyone to face his teeth. Now he doesn't like any of us troublemakers.
Can you show us who he is? Do you have videos of him by any chance?
There are a lot of videos of him on the internet. Just Google Boris the Teeth Guy, and you will find the videos.
Roger, you're going to be surprised at what I found on YouTube.
You all are grounded, so you can face my teeth. Face it. Why?
Joseph, you're a genius. I am now starting to think of something that will teach Alan an even bigger lesson than having him play the scary maze game. We're going to create Sara the Teeth Girl.
Oh, that's a good plan. I think Alan is going to learn that his daycare friend won't be there for him by the time he's in college.
That sounds perfect. Do any of you know how we can pull this off?
Yes, I do. My friend Karen has a cloning machine at her house, and we can go over to her house to pick it up.
And then what?
We'll take the cloning machine to Sarah's house and install it in the living room. Once she walks into the machine, Sara the Teeth Girl will come out of the machine and then try and look for Alan.
That's perfect. So I have an idea. Tomorrow, during lunch, we go to Karen's house and pick up the cloning machine. Then we teleport to Sarah's house with the machine, and I'll show you how, because it involves using GoAnimate logic.
Good idea, Joseph. I cannot wait to see the look on Alan's face when his daycare friend tries to force him to face her teeth, and that he is too old for baby shows.
Well then, we already have a plan. We'll see you all tomorrow at lunch. Joseph should be here any minute. I wonder what is taking him so long.
Don't worry, Roger. I see him coming over here right now.
Joseph, you made it on time. I thought you were going to be late.
So, what are you two waiting for? Let's get over to Karen's house. And we're going to use GoAnimate logic. I'll show you how. The first thing you do, to create a portal, is you point somewhere, and say grounded over and over again, until an airlock appears. And watch what happens next. Grounded, 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 grounded.
Today is such a nice day, but I can't think of anything better to do, other than going to different stores to try and complain to their managers. I wonder who can that be. I have to answer the door. Joseph, it's so good to see you again, after all of this time. And it looks like you made new friends recently.
It's so good to see you again, Karen. And yes, these are my new friends, Roger and Nancy.
It's nice to meet you both. I am Karen Mac, Karen's son.
Nice to meet you, Karen.
Nice to meet you as well, Karen.
Well, we're here because we're doing a special project.
And what is that?
We're going to scare Alan again, only this time, we're going to use your cloning machine to create Sara the Teeth Girl, and have her go chase Alan around and tell him she wasn't meant to be his friend anyway.
That sounds like a great idea. Why not come inside the house? Here is my cloning machine. I modified it so it would look like a metal detector. Feel free to use it, but remember to bring it back once you're finished.
Sounds good with us, Karen.
I will be in the living room watching CoComelon. If you need anything, let me know.
Roger, I'll give you the honors to teleport all of us in the cloning machine to Sara's house.
Grounded, entitled, grounded, entitled, grounded, entitled, too old for baby shows.
Good work, Roger. Now we got everything done. Let's teleport back to the school before we are late for our afternoon classes.
Grounded, 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 grounded.
Wait, why is there a metal detector in the house? It was not here this morning. This is very strange. Guess I'll have to walk through it.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Come back here right now. You look like a clone of me. Do you want to know who I am? I am Sara the Teeth Girl, and I want you to stop watching baby shows with Alan, or else you can face my teeth. Face it.
Why?
I don't have time for this.
So, Alan, how does it feel to almost be done with high school?
I'm very excited that I'm graduating high school.
And next year, you'll be going off to college.
I'll get it. Oh, my goodness, Sarah, you look very angry right now. Why is that?
Alan, you're about to graduate from high school, and I am tired of you watching baby shows. You're too old for them.
Wait a minute, I have a feeling Roger or Nancy and you got into a Sarah feud.
No, I am Sara, and now I am Sara the Teeth Girl. Now, if you want to be my friend, then you will stop watching CoComelon, Super Simple Songs, Bubble Guppies, and Shining Time Station. Either that, or you can face my teeth. Face it.
Why?
I know you're only a clone, you're not the real Sarah. And you were likely created by some troublemaker.
Oh. How dare you call me a clone? I am not a clone, I am Sara. You are grounded until CoComelon is cancelled.
Yeah. Don't cancel CoComelon, that is my favorite show in the whole wide world.
Stop crying, you're not a baby. Now, are you going to stop watching CoComelon, or am I going to have you face my beautiful shiny teeth?
Oh my goodness, Alan, what is going on here?
Hey, miss, you need to get out of here. Or else you can face my big and shiny and beautiful teeth, face it.
Wait.
You need to get out of here and leave my son alone before I call the police. Whoever you are.
What do you think will happen next? To be continued on.
Wait.
Don't you worry, Alan. I am going to call Sarah's parents about how she just behaved towards you.
No, Mom. That wasn't actually Sarah. It was a clone of her, and it was likely created by Roger or Nancy. I just got a video message from Sarah. You may want to take a look at it.
Good work, Roger. Now we got everything done. Let's teleport back to the school before we are late for our afternoon classes.
Grounded, 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 grounded.
Wait, why is there a metal detector in the house? It was not here this morning. This is very strange. Guess I'll have to walk through it.
Oh my goodness, Alan, you're right. Those troublemakers teleported into Sarah's house with a cloning machine made to look like a metal detector and created a clone of Sarah.
We need to call their parents.
That's exactly what I'm going to do right now.
Roger, did you, Nancy, and Joseph create Nancy the Teeth Girl with a cloning machine to scare Alan again?
I don't know what you're talking about. We never made a clone of Sara. Sara the Teeth Girl randomly showed up at school.
Don't lie to us, Roger. You're only making the situation worse.
We need you to tell us the truth.
Well, we created Nancy the Teeth Girl so that we can try and fool Alan into thinking Nancy wanted him to stop watching baby shows or else face her teeth.
How many times did we tell you to stay away from Alan? Because of this, you will be grounded for another week. Now go to your room and think about what you did, and do not slam the door.
Nancy, we just got a phone call from Alan's mother saying that you and Roger and Joseph created Nancy the Teeth Girl to scare Alan again. Did you do that?
What are you talking about? We never did any of that.
Now don't you lie to us. Alan's mother gave us video footage of you, Roger, and Joseph sneaking into Sarah's house with a cloning machine made to look like a metal detector. And you three made Sara the Teeth Girl just to scare Alan. For this, you will be grounded for another week.
We want you to go upstairs to your room right now, think about what you did, and we will let you know once dinner is ready.
Joseph Christopher Reed, we cannot believe that you went out with new troublemakers, Roger and Nancy, and the three of you created Nancy the Teeth Girl with a cloning machine.
Not only you keep hanging out with troublemakers, you even became friends with new ones recently. For this, you will be grounded for a week. Now go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
Joseph, stop it. Just stop it.
That's enough slamming doors already.